Hello and welcome back to Broken Sword. I'd love to say that it's early, but it's really not. My sleep schedule has just been awful. So, I might still have a bit of morning voice, but we'll just have to deal with it, because I just want to record. So, Syria or Spain? I think I'm gonna go to Spain, because Syria is probably where we need to go for the story. And Spain seems like kind of a wild goose chase or something. Like, what are we even doing in Spain? We talked to Andre, and he told us about some Spaniard, something about Montfaucon or something. Maybe? Let's just go there, and we'll find out. What? Was that it? I didn't click anything. Alright, okay. Oh, I thought that was sand first. So...
I'm no student of architecture, but the little building looked old. I wondered if it was some sort of summer house.
I can go here. Okay. Well, let's not do that yet. And I assume I can just walk out of here whenever I want. Yeah, probably. Let's just try it.
I knew because I'd arrived, and no way was I leaving until I'd got something concrete.
Hold on, wait.
Down the long, dusty driveway was a road along which a bus traveled maybe twice a day. I knew because I'd arrived on one. And no way was I leaving until I'd got something concrete to show Nico.
But then what are we looking for? I guess we're stuck here. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep the save before going to this place, just to... I think I might experiment with, like, if we get back, and then maybe going to Syria first? I don't know, we'll see.
There was a crotchety old guy watering the lawn. If this garden was all his own work, he was more capable than he looked.
Wow, he just walked right through the water.
Is this the Vasconcelos house?
Who wants to know?
I could tell the old coot was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De Vasconcelos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the Countess and myself.
Alright, plaster.
Have you got any use for a fistful of plaster?
No.
Do you recognize...
No.
I don't...
Ah!
Oh.
El Flojo!
What did he say? He
El
said
who?
something...
El Flojo! He is a clown on state television.
Usually he only says,
Is
like,
he any good?
do you know
He
anything
is
about
as
this
funny
clown's
as
nose?
scabies. Without
So,
laughs.
that's why I just skipped that. But whatever, it was probably nothing important.
Look at this tissue.
It's a tissue with some greasy muck on it.
Yes, that's right.
Shake
Would you
my
like
hand.
to shake hands?
I do not think so, senor.
Do you know what this...
See, I have a similar tool for opening culverts on the estate.
Do you recognize this man?
I don't...
This lab...
Nothing.
Lab pass? Wasn't that just an electrician's ID?
What do you make of this?
So that's it. You're a salesman.
If I was hawking medical supplies, I can think of better places to hawk them.
Did you like my ball?
There's a funny story about how I got this ball.
I don't want to hear it.
Knights
What do you know
Templar.
about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why?
Countess.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests.
Is my
That's all
mic
you
very
need to know.
quiet?
You don't even
Feels
know what I
very
have to
quiet.
talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery,
I don't know.
has she?
Oh shit, what did he say? I was not paying attention.
No, she hasn't won the lottery.
A more cunning
Okay.
man might have claimed that she had,
Oh yeah? They might have, might they?
and that more cunning man would have been kicked off the premises. The Countess doesn't do the lottery.
Okay, so I guess I picked the right thing.
I'll be going for now.
Adios, senor.
And if I just try to walk in here, it's probably gonna stop me.
The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
Hey, you.
Yeah? What is it?
You would not like it if people just wandered into your home, would you?
Well, no, I guess not.
Then show a little consideration.
Okay. Sorry.
Alright. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm just doing something with this, so he will have to come over here, and then I
hose
sneak
ran
in.
from some sort of utility room all the way to the lawn.
But, before I do that, I think I'm just gonna check out that other, smaller house. If I can even get there.
I wondered if...
Ooh,
Down
ocean.
below the estate, I could see the sea stretching away. It was a beautiful sight, and looked a lot like the scene from the manuscript.
Wait, what scene? Oh man, I have not been... Either I have not been paying attention at all to this game, or it's just pulling a lot of things out of its ass.
From a distance, I thought it might be a summer house. Close up, I wasn't so sure.
And I guess I can't open this.
The door was a handsome piece of work, in keeping with the ornateness of the rest of the building. Rats! It's locked.
Yeah, alright. So, let's try to... I don't know. Put twists on the cord or something, or... hose? Cord. It's not cord.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
Oh, come on. Oh, this one. Yeah, that makes sense. Not at all suspicious. I'm sure he won't suspect it's you at all.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
He's just pointing at
See?
you.
My hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
Well, let's go into the house. Of course. In we go. Hi.
I could see the gardener trying to figure out what was wrong with the hose. Time for cat-footed stealthiness.
Talk to
There
him.
was no way that I wanted to draw attention to myself.
Alright, we can go up. We can go here. Look at this armor.
I love suits of armor. Who doesn't?
What? Okay.
The armor was about my size. I had a mental vision of putting it on and clanking off to see the Countess, with the gardener hanging hopelessly on the outside trying to stop me. Apart from being stupid and unworkable, it was a great
George
plan.
is such a weird character. Alright, let's save here, and not on this save, so I'll save here. Oh, okay. And he doesn't even give a shit. Those dogs always bark, right? What the? Oh!
Hey, you!
Who, me?
Come here!
I know this doesn't look good, but
Look, senor, all I want is a quiet life. A life without mad, house-breaking foreigners in it. Understand?
Look, I just wanted to, use the bathroom.
Leave now, please.
Okay, I'm going.
Let's do that again, because why not? Maybe it's based on time. Hi.
Hey, you! Leave now, please.
Okay, I'm going.
Alright. Well, let's try to sneak up these stairs. He might be activated. Yeah, okay. So it's based on the
You on the
stairs.
stairs.
Oops. I know this doesn't look good, but
Look, senor, a life without
Look,
Leave.
Okay.
So, how do we do that? We can't do anything with this. Maybe like toss the ball into the dogs, which doesn't make much sense, but... Oh. Oh, maybe we go to the dogs to make them bark. Like that. And then we hide behind the armor, and he's like, what's going on? Oh, I think that worked.
You! I know you are there, American.
Oh, it did not work.
Alright, you dogs, I'm coming.
Oh, it did work. Sweet. Alright, quick, save again. Let's just see if we can do anything in here.
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't. It was a small mirror hanging over the sink. From the scum in the sink, it looked like he shaved there.
Alright. Hi there.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you'd just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
Is he gonna sit down?
There's been
Oh my
a series
God.
of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they have planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing...
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
Do you know anything about plaster?
No.
Oh dear. Shake my hand.
That is not a good idea.
Never gonna work. Oh, plaster again. Weird. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's convenient.
I know your family is involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Nope.
Okay. Whatever happened, happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early
The
medieval?
armor.
Early medieval. Let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children. Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
Alright. Shake my hand. Nope.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I'll feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without my permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me.
Sorry about that. My phone just rang, so I had to go take that, and I didn't want to pause the game, or I don't think I could during a cutscene, so I don't know what they said there.
Lopez, unlock the door, por favor.
But I guess I'll just check the,
This is the only remaining structure
the,
of the contemporary with the
whatchamacallit,
Templars.
the
Nice.
video
What is
after
it,
I'm done
summer house?
recording.
A mausoleum, Senor Stobart.
Oh.
Come with me.
Hey, senor.
Yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
You've got nothing to worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
Thanks, guy.
Wow, this is old.
It was constructed in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
Alright, more notes. Oh yeah, I haven't read this. Found out what the tripod and gem were for. Placed on the stump at the center of the circle where the Neo-Templars had met. The gem refracted light onto 5 letters. M-A-R-I-B. Nico informs me Marib is the name of a village in Syria. That is where Klausner was last seen. This assassin must be Khan. He's killing them to stop them from reforging this sword of Baphomet, whatever that might be. Spain, Villa de Vasconcelos or something. Lobino tells me that the knight's coat of arms belongs... Oh, I see, that's what happened. Okay. Belongs to the Vasconcelos family in Costa Calida, Spain. Must figure out what the Vasconcelos family has to do with the manuscript. It looks like Lobino was right. The De Vasconcelos family was heavily involved with the Templars. The Countess' chessboard dates back to that era as well. There's something odd about those chess pieces. Alright, have a save. And we can't check these. We can check these. We can check that. So let's just look at this.
The mausoleum contained 5 tombs for 5 of the Knights Templar, man-size in marble. Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit. Hanging from it looked... The mausoleum...
Oops, what did I click on? Probably this. What do you...
On removing the Bible, I found a pattern on the lectern top. Hey! It's a checkerboard!
Wow. I wanted to check the Bible. There we go,
In front of the
sorry.
shrine was a lectern with a Bible on it.
Now I can put it away. Just to make sure he didn't say anything like, oh, it's open at the
Bible,
passage, blah blah
I
blah.
found a pattern on the lectern top. Hey! A big statuette of the Virgin Mary kept an eye on the place. High up in the dome, I guess they might open them to make it less stuffy in there. I couldn't climb up there. It was a rod with a cone and a hook on the end. I guessed it was for snuffing out the big candle in the chandelier. Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
Oh, okay. Let's look at this.
Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass
Is it a
squares
chessboard?
over a checkerboard pattern. Close up, I could see over a... Hanging from it.
Let's talk to her, I guess.
May I ask you something?
You may ask.
Okay. Nope.
Do you recognize this man?
No, I have never seen him before in my life. Who is he?
I've got a couple of names for him, but they're probably false. He's the killer.
No, his face is utterly unfamiliar.
Does this red...
Oh dear, clown in all important aspects. Apart from the one about being funny.
Alright.
Does this...
Where is this line of...
Nowhere help. Would you like to
Indeed.
shake
Oh
hands?
god.
A formal bow will suffice.
Oh, okay. Too bad.
Do you know what this is?
No, it looks very practical though.
Does this matchbook...
Club Alamut. Not an establishment that I am familiar with, a young man.
Does this lab pass...
Nothing at all.
I got this ball off a juggler in
Wow,
Paris.
George.
I couldn't juggle, see? And he
Oh
thought
my
he
God.
was so superior. But, and this is the funny part, I put a red nose on and made out that I was trying to be incompetent. It brought the house down.
Wow.
He was so angry because
Oh
I'd
my god.
upstaged...
Please, just shut up.
Yeah. Well, you had to be there.
Jesus
I
Christ.
fear that you're probably right, Senor Stobart.
Her patience must be really low. So what is this? This is the grave, probably. This is the Virgin Mary, the checkerboard, and the Templars.
You
So
certainly
let's-
know your history.
What's your opinion of the Templars, Senor Stobart?
The Templars? Well, they seem no worse than a lot of the knightly orders.
You are mistaken. Compared to the simpering politicians of the Hospitallers or the brutish Teutonics, the Knights Templar were the embodiment of chivalry. The filthy, money-grabbing French king and his pet pope did a great wrong. A bane settled upon my family at the whim of that self-seeking tyrant.
It was all a long time ago.
Some things don't die. Injustice is one of them.
Alright.
Who exactly are these people?
My ancestors. These 5 men were all members of the Templar.
5 ancestors in the order. You must be very proud.
Not 5. 6.
Where's the 6th knight?
He was lost to us.
You lost an ancestor?
It is a family matter. It can have no relevance.
Oh, I wouldn't
Well,
know
it's
about
connected
that.
with the curse of the De Vasconcelos, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hope you will honor my desire not to talk about it.
Okay, well, I'll leave it for now.
For now.
Is
Virgin
the
Mary.
Virgin Mary really the right person to be sharing a mausoleum with 5 knights?
You are showing your ignorance, Senor Stobart. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
Alright.
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
Glass chessboard. Oh, the pattern on the lectern. Purely decorative, I'm sure.
There are pieces of glass missing from it.
Oh, it has been like that since I was a girl.
The gaps in the glass chessboard look awfully deliberate.
No, it is ridiculous. What possible significance can it have?
It's part of a chessboard, and the gaps are for...
Senor Stobart. You cannot mean...
This place was built for the Templars. Your chess set is as old as the Templars. It's kind of suggestive, isn't it?
It's gonna open this, I think. Like, open up a hidden basement to this place.
I think this must be it. This is what the manuscript is pointing to.
This is extraordinary. Am I to understand that the Templars left a puzzle here? And in all of this time we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my eyes.
Right. Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity,
Oh, dear.
eh, Senor Stobart?
Holy shit.
This mystery has had a good long run, but it ends
Jeez, calm
here.
down, please.
And now,
All those years of fatalism were falling away from her.
Lopez! Lopez! Put that hose down and listen! Go to the house and get my chess set. Yes, the old chess set! Now, hurry! My, this is exciting, is it not?
Don't get too
What
excited.
a bummer.
This could be a blind
Yeah,
alley.
if this was just
Oh,
nothing.
I do not believe that for a moment.
It's good to see you happy.
Happy? You know, I think I am.
While we're waiting, I'd really like to know what happened here. I mean, the curse and everything?
It all began at the time of the dissolution of the Templars. Don
I should
Carlos
probably end
had
it soon,
already left
but
their
I just
ranks
want to
to
finish
become a
this
scholar.
Don Carlos. Is he
conversation
the guy who
and
went
stuff.
See, but he had reckoned without the local bishop. The bishop envied us our lands and determined to use the papal edict as an excuse to destroy us. Don Carlos was on one of his scholarly journeys when the Inquisition arrived. When Don Carlos returned, it was to find his loyal manservant slain and his children gone.
They took the kids? But why?
Oh, we will never know. The bishop denied all knowledge of the children's disappearance. But witnesses had seen his men kill the servant who had been charged to protect them.
What happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he'd find his children if he had to go to the edge of the world. He put on his armor and took up his sword and shield and rode out alone. He was never seen again. Lopez, you have the pieces.
See, my lady, as you asked.
Por favor, Senor Stobart, would you be so kind?
My lady.
Calm yourself, Lopez. I believe Senor Stobart's motives are pure.
Very well, my lady.
He's gonna like whisper some threat in my
My
ear.
lady seems to trust you.
But you don't.
No, senor.
Or just leave.
It fits, Senor Stobart. It fits.
Working quickly, I found which pieces went into which holes.
Oh dear. I kind of think I need to do this next time. Each chess piece must be placed in its corresponding hole. Touch an unplaced chess piece and it will turn to reveal a pattern on its base. Likewise, touch any hole on the board and it will show a pattern. Click on any unplaced chess piece and it will turn to reveal a pattern on its base. But I just... what? That was weird. If you try to put a piece into the wrong hole, then it will jump back to the side. So like... what? Seriously, I can't even... can I save? I can't save. I think I'm just gonna end it here. And then I'll just do what I did from the save and just continue here. So, sorry about that. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! And thanks for watching.